Bam! I'm back. Don't worry, your old buddy Bob ain't in a ditch somewhere in New Mexico. We made it back, guys. I've just been wiped out. That was quite the journey. Man, did we have fun. We just had too much fun, guys. Incredible good time. Them guys at Speed World sure did a good job. But the OF4, we had a good time. Pretty much drama free. About the only little tiny little thing that happened when he was strapping it back down in the truck. My little lever was right here. I put some breather cloth over the top of it, put the strap on there, poke my little clip off. No big deal, we'll just glue it back in there. But we had a good time. F4 did awesome. I got a bunch of videos, guys. I'll load them tonight. Man, I don't know if we ate something bad or what. I have been down all day. I just felt terrible. Just absolutely terrible. Got blasted by a bunch of snow. And as soon as we got home, man, bam, snowed. We ran into some ice on I-40, and there was one stretch. I believe it was right before we got to Texas, right as we got into Texas. We seen this big old fog bank, man. It was about just on the horizon, real dark, just all the way around us. Man, that looks weird. As soon as we hit that, temperature dropped 30 degrees instantly. I mean, I was driving down the road with the door open. It was early in the morning. Or not the door, but the window. And bam, we ran into that fog, and there was like a 40-degree difference. It went from nice to just freezing cold, started drizzling, and then the traffic jam started. I guess a bunch of cars, man. There was some diesel crashes. Took forever. I mean, we shut it off the engine for a long time, and just sat there. And when they looked like a couple fatality accidents. So this one truck was all the way upside down, cab was smashed. Drive a little bit farther, another bad wreck. Couple cars, semi. Drove a little bit farther, another bad wreck. Car upside down. There was like 5 accidents within about 30 miles. And it was just got really icy all of a sudden. Bam, people started crashing. And but luckily it wasn't us. We made it through. We kind of, once we figured out what it was, and the traffic was, I think it was packed with semis. I think there was some bad weather up north, so the truckers took the southern route, because there was just hundreds of big old semis, and just as far as you can see, and stuck in traffic. But we made it home. And now look at this. Bam. That's a bad boy right there. Best military jet. F4 tore it up, guys. Oh, they had a nice long runway. So I was able to come in just a little bit hotter than I do out here. You know, because, 600 feet, and I still use all of it, even though, I kind of come in a little slow. Out there, I was just kicking up the throttle just a couple notches. And just setting it down on the mains and popping the chute as soon as the mains hit. And the crowd was going wild. Woo! Doing the wave in the grandstand. Oh, it wasn't quite that intense, but we had a good time. There's the rest of Bill's plane. That was a shame. But you see, the deal was kind of like my F4 wings. They had carbon rods sticking out of them. They had carbon rods sticking out of them like this. Except for 2 of them. Okay? One in the front, one in the back. And Bill has a bunch of planes, and he's got a couple that's all they have. And he just got confused, and put the wings on, and then put the main wing tube in. Made it through the first turn. got around to the second turn, poof. Then it was a nice long drop. I even didn't zoom in that much, and I got it on video, and he wants me to go ahead and post it. So I will. And got myself another little delectable treat. Bam! Check that out. That is my new jet, baby. Yeah, no, it ain't quite all the way built. But it will be someday. I'm going to put it away for now. But I got me an Airworld Cougar, guys. For my buddy Tony in Arizona, IA. And that is a bad boy. 85-inch wingspan. Now, Joe from California just built one of these, and he's flying it in Top Gun. Joe Costello out of California there. And there was one there in Arizona. And I'm going to put it on video. It's a Skymaster, though. I think there's a difference. But he's got the canopy stuff. Check that out. Open the canopy down. There's the air cylinder in there. All the gear doors are done. Speed brakes are done. Body flaps are done. And all the wood's in it. A lot of the servos have been mounted, and he took them out. So all I got to do is hook them up. Well, that's a nice set of retracts right there, man. Them is some big, nice gear. See, what happened was, I forget his name, out of Colorado, had it originally, and they put it down in a cornfield, and they just ordered the parts that they needed to. That's why it's got a painted nose, and them are painted, the gear doors are painted, and there ain't nothing wrong with that. That just takes a lot of the work out of it. All this is done. Servos have been hooked on these, and he just took them out when I got it from him. Just let me clean them gear up a little bit. Paint them bad boys. They should be looking good. Need to get some new tires. That's a bad boy right there, and it just don't weigh nothing, guys. It is very light. This Airworld stuff is pretty nice stuff. They claim it's way better than Skymaster. Way better. But unfortunately, I'm in the middle of a couple projects, and turbine mounts right there. See, and he's done got the linkages, everything on all that stuff. See, and the servo goes right there on everything. Speed brakes been hooked up. Servos go right there. Little place for them. Bam. Steering linkage. So all the linkages are even done. And they put everything in the nose, guys, on these. Everything. You ain't got to take the canopy out for nothing. Big old fuel tank. It's got like a 4-liter fuel tank in it. And that's a big old nice jet right there, man. I'm excited about it. I like them Cougars. Old John, old Balcom be smiling up from up above. But that's all I got, guys. This place is still a mess. And tomorrow I'm going to start cleaning up. I'll probably start tonight. But they even got a lot of the cockpit. And I'll have to do a little touch-up work, but we can still make her look good. Got all the pieces for that. I think just put the seat. Might have to make me a seat. But that's all I got, guys. We had a blast, and I got a bunch of videos. I'll start loading some tonight, and we'll get back to work the next couple of days. I'll get everything cleaned up, put away, and get back to work, baby. Until then, we'll see you back in the shop. St. Bob time, St. Bob station.